Go for vandrys.
Dream team.
Really is the dream team. We could probably, we don't even need all of these jokers, just you and me, buddy.
I'd watch that buddy cop movie.
It's kind of weird, don't you think?
No, you just you'll never understand
a bit
true
sexual,
love
maybe?
between
Yeah, no, I
true
mean,
love between
Alright,
two men
alright.
in a non
That's
weird
fine.
way.
That's fine.
Vandrys is a sweet,
Yeah.
succulent man, so
He
I
is,
understand.
he is. So
I won't disagree.
the night goes out at
Dobro, will we ever see you again?
He turns to Vandrys and he says, shh, shh. He puts a big soft finger on your face, strokes it. He takes his thumb and he wipes a tear. Don't cry, Vandrys. I'm sure we'll meet again. I don't doubt that our paths will inevitably cross and we'll wage the most epic war you could possibly imagine, but not now. Now I've done all I can here. I must move on to the next stage. It's my destiny.
I'm
Pretty great.
imagining him like caressing.
Yeah, no. He's caressing his long hair. Oh, your hair. You must moisturize. Oh, yes. I'll miss you, Vandrys. Ugh. And he says, "You little lady, you're not as delicious as Vandrys, but you're pretty okay."
I thought everyone liked pepperoni. Who doesn't like pepperoni?
I like your pepperoni. Right, pat him on the shoulder.
Yeah.
Rodek does nothing but say he likes other men's pepperonis and want to show them his horn. I'm just saying.
Would you like to see my horn?
His literal canon, he's trying to show everybody his horn, and he just loves fucking Reeves pepperoni. I pick up mine, I say, does this one come with grinder? I said Tinder.
Morning, do-gooders.
Okay, I'm gonna try it. I will try it.
It kind of sounds like this.
To be fair, I don't think
A platinum member of the Diadra Club here, and suddenly an Orpheus walks by that's probably about a foot too short. But
And if I was Orpheus, I wasn't expecting you out of your volcano
Your
lair.
stammering is annoying me.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Is there a reason you sent all of the men in here to attempt to kill my allies, interrupt my day, and cause me to be late for an appointment with King Krem? As a Orpheus, I go, your flatteries will get you nowhere with me.
That is a very good impression, Stephanie. I am quite disturbed.
Aren't you a little short for an Orpheus?
He didn't notice.
Fine, if I died Orpheus, but I have to at least make it to Orpheus. We can't die here.
and your turn ends, and it's Sylvie's turn. Who I guess continue the conversation.
Well, that's just weird to say. I don't think he'd give me your arm. He's gonna take him, and he's probably gonna do weird things to him, because that's what he does. Anyway.
Evening, dude.
I shouldn't have been doing my hair. Ooh,
what a terrible head on this stairwell. Disgusting. Blood on my cloak. Whose fault is this?
All emblazoned with gold and gems. And you see the familiar face of Orpheus Rhadamanthus in enormous statue form, but completely adorned in beautiful gold and jewelry. And
I'm really looking forward to slaying this bastard.
I worry about going between his legs.
Yeah, you can
That's
tell
what
it
they
big
all
now.
say.
you feel the looming presence of Orpheus above you, his crotch. You try not to look up to see what he carved that to be like.
Vandrys, why don't you take a step on?
Okay, if that door opens when I step on it, I'm going to have some serious questions for Orpheus when we finally meet him.
And also for God, so, you know.
I'm going to be flattered, but I'm going to have some serious questions.
Go on, lad.
If this is the last thing that I ever do or say, and that pedestal kills me, I'm gonna haunt the hell out of all of you.
Maybe you should put on a disguise first. Your disguises are really beautiful.
Truly.
Thank you. I know you mean that from the bottom of your heart. You would never lie about something like that, can't you? All right, I step onto the pedestal.
Okay, you take a step up onto the pedestal and you present yourself. Nothing happens.
Damn it. I'm almost relieved and simultaneously disappointed.
Well, now, I wasn't thinking that he would think you're literally beautiful, but I thought maybe, like, the weird, like, nemesis thing you two have going on, maybe that was beautiful to him.
Maybe.
I agree. It is beautiful.
Maybe it's the death of Vandrys. So what if you play dead like an opossum?
I proceed to lie on the ground and do my best performance of Dead Vandrys. It's very dramatic. I clutch at my throat and my heart, and I yell things that would be just...
Roll a performance check.
I got a 7.
It's the most embarrassing overacting you've ever seen.
And you're in a group with
Vandrys
Sylvie.
lays on his back, sprawled out, playing possum. Nothing happens.
Unfortunately, the life of an archaeology professor wasn't what he had romanticized it to be. No raiding tombs, no tight shorts, no whips. I must have been reading the wrong genre.
And I shout, one of us is leaving here dead, Orpheus, as I stab him.
He says, "Oh, I miss you too, Vanny Poo. Is that any way to treat an old friend?" And he snaps his fingers. And
Venom spine out of its scabbard and use the point to remove the filthy cloth from his mouth. And as I'm doing that, I'd like to say, good morning, my little turtle.
Why do you call him a turtle?
That's weird. Maybe there's more
I
to
rolled
this
really
than-
high, hold on.
Is that a pet name?
I think it might be. No wonder he's so obsessed with
25.
orphans.
as you say that, he blinks for a moment, and you see he doesn't speak for just a moment. And after Bound and Gag gets poked by Vandrys' sword and called pet names, fanfic writers, balls in your court. Balls in your court.
You know what to do.
Yeah, you know what to do. Any similarities to where we first met? I'm sure you think of it fondly, Vandrys. And
Yes, I think about it quite often.
oh, Jolly Roger.
I don't know what that means. Is that a candy? Is it the watermelon candy? It's like really hard and you have to suck on it for like an hour before it finally goes away. Anyway, I don't know why you're talking about candies. Okay, I forgave him.
Drama
I still
bomb.
haven't forgiven her yet, though. She has.
Oh, if it is, fuck you, I'm still alive. He flicks
Not
off the
for a
he flicks off the crystal.
You know, Orpheus, if shit hadn't hit the fan and you were corrupted by the limbo, I think you and I could have gotten along in another life.
Hey, considering that apparently I'm not corrupted by what's corrupting everybody else, I'm not doing too bad.
Yeah, we'll see about that.
All because you didn't like rules.
Taken to extreme, yes, I admit.
Don't forget the daddy issues either.
I'm dramatic, and I told you it wasn't about daddy issues, Vandrys. Are you wearing daddy's armor, by the way?
I think we'll leave you bound, but perhaps
That's what I'm into.
you don't have to tell me that.
Does that not make you want to free me? So, what's on the agenda for today?
The agenda is that you're going to keep your mouth shut, and we're going to go find Forgus. And if you don't listen to me, things are going to get physical, pal.
I'm sure you'd like it.
You know, I hate to admit it, but I think she's right, and these clothes, armor fits me pretty well. I can't wait to show Orpheus.
Well,
Listen. I don't like this at all. And
Are
you
you
better
sure
thank
about that?
Sylvie. You better thank Seamus and Sylvie for letting you be here right now. Because if it wasn't for all of them and Ganji, you'd be dead by my blade. So you watch yourself.
Oh, Orpheus, he's wearing your dad's pants.
That's fine.
Yeah, that's right. I'm rubbing my butt all over your dad's armor. How's that feel?
Well, I suppose that the rule of thievery is finders keepers, so I didn't wear the old thing anyway, so fine. And also register. The first 50 times you threatened to kill me, I think it kind of clicked once or twice. But I appreciate.
You never say it too much. As we're walking back towards our lodging, I'm kind of like walking in front of the group, and I turn around to look at him, and I pull the cloak at the back, and I turn back, and I turn sideways, and I say, "Do you guys really think I'm too thin?"
I wouldn't say too thin. I'd be like right on the cusp of being too thin.
I don't think she meant it as like a dig at you. I think she was complimenting you.
No, of course not. I get a little self-conscious. I try to eat a lot. It's tough for me to bulk up. It's that elven metabolism.
It keeps you dexterous, right? That's what makes you so agile and stealthy. It's good for you, lad.
Listen, thank you. I appreciate that.
Maybe the rest of us stay upstairs, and Vandrys, you go in with invisibility.
What the hell? We didn't even draw straws yet.
You're like practically invisible. You turn into the night.
This is bullshit.
Vandrys, you can drink my potion and keep your potion.
I don't even care about keeping the potion. It's just like you guys think you can throw me in as bait, throw me in as the guy. Go lock that door. Go get eaten by that monster. You know what? I'm kind of getting sick of it.
Vandrys, don't listen. Do you think reverse psychology would work on him?
I think it totally would work on him.
Vandrys, listen again. We don't want you to go in and do it. We want someone else to do it because they would do it better.
Yeah, fine, I'll do it. I can do it better than anyone.
Well, I don't know if I agree, but if you insist.
Are you sure? I mean, Annulin's very good.
I'll prove it. I'll literally prove that I'll do it better than all of you.
I think I should do it. I think I should go.
She's a slender.
No, are you joking? She's not even half as stealthy as I am. That's insulting. It's insulting that you... Have you heard her stomp around? There's a reason we call her a clump.
But, I mean, she's a slender life. Like, what else? Have you ever seen, like, when it's raining, sometimes she, like, goes invisible sometimes? It's kind of creepy.
This is absurd. I popped the cork on my potion.
I mean, hey, Orpheus, you would be like, no, please make it stop. He says, well, maybe the creep just likes short girls. Can't blame him, though, I guess. Let's go. It echoes through the room, and immediately all the balls clatter to the ground, and he turns around, and he tries to, like, kick him. I wasn't juggling, you're juggling.
I actually don't know how to juggle.
Well, I'll teach you sometime, but I was not doing that.
Then who was?
Gus, probably.
No, he's busy throwing soot in my sister's bedroom. Obviously.
What are you doing here, Sylvie?
This is my house, Orpheus.
This is my dungeon.
No, this is my dungeon that you are occupying currently.
Who spends more time in this dungeon, me or you?
You, but at whose bequest, behest, beheaded, behance? At whose behance are you here, Orpheus?
Under threat of murder, the lot of you do-gooders, yes.
Yeah, and obviously we're do-gooding it up if you are living in the lap of luxury here.
Well, Gus has been quite accommodating.
I think he needs a moment.
Oh, no, I can tell.
Now, Orpheus is... Here's the thing with Orpheus, and I know Vandrys says they have a weird thing.
Yeah?
Between you and me, and don't tell Vandrys I told you this.
Okay.
But I believe he's right. I think his card does mean Orpheus.
You think he's right about what?
I believe the cards were telling him to either partner with Orpheus or to be friends with him or something. I believe he's important. I believe that... I don't know what that means.
Well, we're on a ship.
Oh.
You were saying?
You don't know much about magic, do you?
There's a reason I chose not to know much about magic.
Oh, did magic kill your parents? You have a dark backstory.
My parents are just fine, thank you.
Oh, are they? Are they? Okay. Well, at least you don't have daddy issues. That's the worst. Not that I would know anything about that.
I start whistling The Cat's in the Cradle, The Silver Spoon. It's no secret that I don't like you. I don't trust you.
Oh.
I don't respect you.
It's the nicest thing you ever said to me.
Right. Okay.
Just full disclosure, I'm still very sneaky and I'm an excellent master of disguise.
Yes.
With or without magic.
I'm sure you are. It doesn't surprise me in the slightest.
I'm excellent at makeup.
Yeah, I believe that. It won't take me long to come find you.
Okay, big tough guy, we get it. Have you impressed all of your friends around?
Yeah, I'm impressed.
It's been deemed that I'm the strongest and fastest.
I'm sure that's what you write on your dating profile.
Yeah, Grindr. I mean Tinder. You already say Tinder.
I should have.
Whatever works.
I'm willing to swallow my pride on this one.
That's not the only thing you're gonna swallow, Vandrys.
That's...
I don't even know what that
way out of line.
Yeah, what?
Way out of line.
I don't know. I've had it in the back of my head for like 3 years, even before I met you, and I've just always wanted to say it.
Well, you slowed me down with that one for sure.
You're welcome.
Well, they suck you and then suck your soul.
Oh, they're soul suckers.
Why do you ask?
Oh, because that Draculich that we were telling you about has a succubus named Solaris that hangs out with him and does his bidding.
Well, lucky him, I guess. Is she like some hot, evil-doer assistant?
Yeah.
God, why did I never get one of those?
I don't know.
I pull the
you
rocket
should
talk
have.
in and I say, settle down, nerd. Can I speak to Orpheus? Thank you. Orpheus, can you hear me?
Yes, I can, Vanny Poo. Breaker, try again.
No, okay, alright, okay. That's, mighty fine armor you got there. You look like quite the warrior.
You see kind of his stern facade kind of cracks like,
Oh, really? Thank you. I killed the man that used to own it.
I slap my knee and I laugh, very voraciously. It's impressive.
Oh, yes, I killed many men and Dragonborn alike to get here. Yes, thank you for noticing.
Power through combat. I can appreciate that. Well, I thank you for your time. Keep up the good killing, the strength in the combat, and I believe in you.
Thank you. I believe in you too.
And I saunter away.
You kind of see like a kind of smile on his face as he rides off.
Oh, dashing.
How charming. I bet he's never scared.
Make a bun cake, could you make 2? And we could give 1 to Moradin, 1 to Titania, and 1 to like a tree or something.
That would be
and
3
then
bun
1
cakes.
to Vandrys' emotional support.
I do enjoy bun cake.
Would that mean assumed it needed my legal name?
Really?
And please don't ever call me that.
No. It's not gonna take True Strike.
Why?
You guys didn't actually think that was my real last name, did you?
Yeah, kind of.
Oh, here we go.
Well, at least it's close, right? You know, like I just made Sylvie from Sylvester. It's not like some dumb name like Phillips.
Well,
Vandrys lad, I'm not as naive as others in my group, but just let it be known that I never thought that for 1 second that was a high elf's last name. That's silly.
But for what it's worth, you'll always be a true strike to me.
Thank you. That means a lot to me.
Yep.
Not but the wind's caress.
Oh, I'm definitely... Guys, I'm going to need a minute. And I sit down on one of the beanbags and I start leaping through it.
It's a collection of torrid love stories between a high elf and their human lover.
I just keep reading the whole... I'm going to be here a while, guys. You guys keep going on.
It's resting anyway, I suppose.
You speed read that. It is lewd and it is torrid.
And I'm tearing and I'm laughing and I'm... Hold on.
That was good, lad.
Whoa, did you guys hear that? Wygor from the story that I wrote is here!
I was born for the stage.
What?
I know who you are, Sylvester Flickerwicket.
Okay, and now I'm definitely not signing that contract, because that was really rude.
Now, Sylvie.
Do you prefer Sylvie as your name?
I've kind of been referring to myself as that this whole time, and I've been like curtsying and saying nice things.
Sylvie and True Strike, preferred names.
Yes. Thanks.
I find these terms amenable.
Stop! My name is Vandrys True Strike! And I reach out a hand.
He looks at you and narrows his eyes, and you see his eyes look up and down at you. And you see this kind of gross tongue lick along the side of his beak. Oh, you're real... Is it true? Do you strike true there? Little tall drink of rum?
I look her dead in the eyes and I use panache and I say, you bet I do.
She struts around a little bit. Her tail kind of flicks, her feathers.
I intend to have lots of free time after Baron Samedi is dead.
And my husband died and then came back as a devil, so I don't really count him anymore. So I'm in the market for a wife.
We can make this work.
Husbands are good for nothing.
Excuse me?
I'll take both of these.
Okay. Sure.
What?
I'm on the market.
I know, and we're very interested. We're going to arrange some sort of crazy threesome. We're gonna make it work.
I've always wanted to marry a bird.
And I've always wanted to be party to someone who's wanted to marry a bird. Is there anything that I can help you with?
You think you're a little skinny boy like you're pretty, you dumb bastard, but don't assume you can make mama's brew.
I flex and I go, all right. The mighty ore in my hands is foreign.
I like this one here.
I know she's mine, I saw her first day.
And you see her up immediately trot in front of Sylvie.
Hey, there's enough of this gnome to go around. Radical!
I lean over to Matthias and I say, I'm not gonna lie, but I'm a little jealous. I didn't think I would be, but I thought she liked me.
I think she likes us both.
I don't know.
Not everything's about you, Vandrys. It's always about me.
I hope someday someone looks at me the way Mama and Brigitte looks at you. And I drink.
Jeez, man. Now's not the time, lad.
Oh, you're right.
Stop reflecting.
You're right. Cheers, everyone.
Roderick, you say the best things when you've been drinking. I agree! Yep.
He's got the cutest little horns and he's got the ears and...
I didn't know you had a crush on Matthias!
He's just the cutest little lad you've ever seen.
I know. I guess we're sister wives.
Sylvie, help me out a little bit. When we were just on the island, I believe you referred to me as your husband.
Yep.
I don't recall us getting married.
Well, doesn't make it any less true, Matthias.
Oh, excuse me?
You're my wife.
I am not your wife. We were never betrothed.
Why are you breaking up with me?
No, I am asking what your intentions are.
In front of Matthias?
I am a little intoxicated.
Let's go. I hate you. I hate you.
Slap him across the face and then run away.
Sylvie, wait.
What?
I've never been married before, and it seems a grand adventure.
What do you mean? You just broke up with your wife.
We were never married. When did you start telling people this? Why would you say that?
Right after we got married. When you died.
My dying was not a proper marriage.
Ambulance, is this true?
I'm not really familiar with the laws on marrying a dead guy.
When you were leaving, I said, will you marry me? And you said, I do. And then you walked into the thing.
Nay, Sylvie, no.
Say nay.
Say false.
Will you marry me?
I was going to ask you the same thing, but why? Why would you want to marry a devil like me with no lands to his name, no wealth or titles? I cannot even be a part of your life.
Do you want me to tell you the real truth? There are two reasons, Matthias.
Aye.
I like your hat. And...
'tis a high-cocked hat.
I've always wanted to be Mrs. Claus. Oh, and then the third reason is that you gave me this thing. And no one ever's given me a thing before. At least no one that I've ever had sex with for money. And at least to me, that's romance, right?
It was my pleasure to be giving you the rod,
Which one?
Both.
Well, then it's my pleasure to be giving you my wife. Me.
Then we need to find a cleric right away.
Rodek! Will you be marrying me and Matthias? He gave me the rod twice and we both liked it.
Do you remember the traditional Yornish wedding vows?
Hold on, let me consult my prayers. Oh, I didn't prepare that today.
You didn't prepare wedding vows today?
I didn't prepare ceremony, which literally lets you marry someone.
I'm going to, just for the sake of this, I'm going to say that you did.
Oh, wow! Oh, actually, no, I weirdly do. Why?
I just told you he gave me the rod twice and we both liked it.
So what am I doing? What am I doing?
He passed you the feckin' note, you shite!
All right. It'll take 11 minutes if you don't mind. them both. Do ye say aye? I look at Matthias. Do ye... Is this it?
Hey.
This is it?
That's it? The Yornish vow.
You Yornishmen are weird lot. Anyways, do ye say aye?
Aye.
Do you say aye?
Aye.
Then in the eyes of gods... No, not God. No, hold on, let me...
No, you
in the eyes of Moradin, damn it! In the eyes of Moradin and men, ye be husband and wife.
Oh my God!
I pick her up and I give her a big smooch on the mouth. I try to lay my beard out as low as possible to not.
I hold on to the
poison you
tentacles and
horribly.
just go for it.
You're my wife now, Matthias.
And ye be my husband.
I'm so happy.
Aye.
And now, mechanically, you both have +2 AC with you when you're within 30 feet of each
No
other.
way.
For the next 30 days, or 7 days.
Because of Sarah.
No way.
What?
What the fuck is going on?
Immediately the crowd erupts into cheers.
I've never done that.
Rice is being thrown around. You see Mama Brigitte, her large chicken form. She's crying. Oh, I always loved weddings. Well, I mean, you know, I still get your wife too, right?
There's no time, and I take Sylvie like a football and run into the fucking inn.
You kill a vampire, you kill an ancient black dragon, you kill hags, but you waddle one waddle.
You're the Cluck Lord.
Now, just a moment. That's my wife.
No, that's my future wife. What?
Wait! I'm both of your future wives!
Oh, so we're doing the polyamorous thing.
It's the current year. Fair enough. I'm very amorous. I have me fit life, me clock life profile.
I will figure it out. Thank you.
Are you on your period?
No, I don't even know what that means. No.
Oh, it's when you bleed from your wiener.
I can honestly say, in the 130 years that I've been alive, that hasn't happened once.
Oh, you might want to get your hormones checked by a cleric.
I think it's probably fine.
You're 130 years old?
Yes, I am.
I thought I was older than you. That's wild.
How old are you?
Like 47.
Well, whoop-de-frickin-do!
That's still enough.
Surprise, surprise! Matthias, lead the way, my friend.
I think. Come up to the front and take one of these oars.
Yeah, of course, Matthias.
There we go.
You could fondle her veil. Know you like jiggling flesh sacks, but it's the closest you're gonna get.
Is there a doctor in this city? Because I seem to be deficient in vitamin U. I'm gonna use panache.
Shut up and dance!
That she loves you. I don't know that that's what's in question.
Just give me one night.
Bold statement.
And I wink very heavily at Annulin.
I'll have the hummus plate.
They never give you enough pita. You know, do you ever wonder if he's gonna shit his pants?
You don't have to fucking
Just
unless
let
you
me
want to.
Save
talk
of your
to her.
grand
Just-
loving skills. What
just
can we offer her?
Let me talk to her.
That's all I ask. I'm going to eat my hummus plate. I'm going to ask for more pita. They're going to charge me an extra $5. We're going to be out of slugs. I'm going to be arguing all night about it, and I'll be very upset when we leave.
It's nothing. They charged me $5 for seltzer.
5 slugs for
I must be a displacer beast because your beauty has me absolutely beside myself. Pretty but dumb. Explain to me a little bit better.
That's my type.
Hey, I'm...
The three of you have written things before, whether it be Matthias, oh wait, that was me, or whether it was Ramby, or whether it was Pickle.
I do miss
That weird
Brigitte.
thing in the bathhouse? That was also Matthias. Anyway. What?
We don't talk about the plant people.
As you're shouting Orpheus, you hear the voice call out from the room. It's like, well, I suppose the jig is up. And like, hold on, Vanny Poo. What do you think I should? What move do you think I should make here? He points at the board as he.
He's addressing me.
Yeah.
And I'm visibly frustrated, and I say, well, if it isn't my little turtle, you going to be able to keep up if you don't have any special abilities of your own? If you're just a normal, plain, relatively boring and uninteresting tiefling.
Easy now.
Well, that's up to you, Vanny Poo.
I just want to reiterate that we entered the Shadowfell. We watched a ancient black dragon lich consume a death LOA. We killed it. I slept with his wife, and we returned here. And you're gonna tell me that you don't think that we can protect you?
Dear Penthouse Forums. And he raises a hand for a high five.
I, out of character, very reluctantly high five.
Also,
My
out of
man!
character, how
With this. You don't even know what I'm imagining doing to you with those snaps.
They're good things, though, right?
They're wonderful things.
You're a liar.
I am. Thank you
I
for
know.
noticing.
You're welcome!
Thank you.
We'll see about that, Orpheus. Like my new squinty face?
Let's see.
Orpheus.
You could little more turn with the upper lip.
Orpheus. Oh, upper lip?
That's the little upper lip.
Orpheus.
We'll workshop it. It's fine. It's fine.
But it's good, though,
It's
right?
good. No,
Work in
I'm
progress?
intimidated. I'm sure you were very easily intimidating Gus.
Silver linings.
What?
Silver
In your
linings.
jacket?
Sometimes, when I'm doing better off than others.
Okay. I don't really know what that has to do with the conversation, but thanks for sharing, Vandrys.
As
Weird
always.
flex.
Of course.
Since we're best friends, it's fine if I also got something for myself.
Of course!
A grin appears on his face. And then you hear clopping, and the slow clopping.
I hold Vander's back.
Did you afford that, Orpheus?
I worked on the sickly seagull, whatever the
bullshit. You showed me your hands. You had almost.
Now listen.
wonderful.
I won't have to worry about him in the cart. We can keep our equipment there, our gear, and then I can be a little bumpy, and it won't affect his sensibilities too much.
I want you all to remember this moment. When the royal family of Anzu comes after me for not fulfilling this, when they know that I have a literal criminal
They're a
in
bunch
my
of
grasp.
They'll never know.
They're a bunch of chumps.
They'll never find out, right, Orpheus? No one will ever find out
Just
if you want to live.
remember this moment, that's all I'm saying.
I will.
As he reaches into his pocket and pulls out an apple and feeds it to it. It's beautiful.
I hate that I love Orpheus.
I love Orpheus so
I hate that I've always loved Orpheus!
Save that for the fanfiction, Vanny Poo.
Because when you think about it,
Exactly.
oh my god, I think the roof of our house just caved in somewhere. Orpheus, what are you doing?
No, nothing, sorry!
Stop jazzercising! I told you to sit in a bed. The heart has been near where he is. He sleeps in a bed, and once he said the word, ah! I think that all of those things together mean he is some kind of weird being that is going to destroy the world.
You know, Sylvie, you make a great point. You know who else slept in beds? Alphonse LeBlanc.
The hags.
Oh my god!
And I
You know what
bet
this
you
means?
Rougarou also slept in a
Do you know
bed.
what this means?
On a boat. No, I don't.
Rodek is Alphonse LeBlanc and Rougarou and the Thorn Mother.
Well, we'll just have to kill him.
Okay. You know what we should do? We should buy handcuffs, and then we should threaten him that anytime he gets out of line, we're going to handcuff him to Vandrys.
I don't think I like that plan very much, and I don't
Yeah,
think
but
he would
neither
like
he
it
would
even
either.
more than me.
So-
Took my armor off of Orpheus' dead father.
He's actually alive.
Oh, I'm so
At least
sorry.
that's okay.
Or I'm happy for you. Either way, that was a faux pas, and I apologize.
But I don't have daddy issues. It's fine.
Don't presume.
I was out of line. Anyway, I'm still wearing your father's armor.
No, well, I can see that.
May when Vandrys waddled a chicken, fondled a chicken's waddle.
I hope that's a euphemism.
It is. It is quite literally.
Well,
And Vandrys would lovingly, stroke it for her.
he was very into it.
You've always been smooth, Vandrys. Great to hear that a giant chicken, a literal horrible monster, and even Vandrys are getting more than me. Well, so I suppose, since we're collecting roommates, just
I'm the major tiefling here, right? I'm basically part of the party.
Amiria will literally kill you.
Yeah, and I will be okay with that, because she's beautiful and she's deadly.
And she can do a lot with this.
And Miria takes a large bite of bacon, and she just I'll kill you. What is it with you people and killing? I mean, it's like you're murderous, evil supervillains. That's unbelievable. Who would do that? Well, I need some time to read, so maybe I have time to make myself look good. I also got you a pony.
That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying you.
Saying you're ugly on the inside.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, and you can't fix that.
And to be fair, you're only kind of okay looking on the outside.
Oh, well, thank you. That's the nicest thing you've ever said to me, Vandrys.
Do you want him to waddle you?
No, thank you.
I'm gonna grab a glass and pour him some of the nice liquor that I'm drinking and say, "What? Sit down, please. I have questions." And I'll hand him a glass. And
thank you.
If you have time, I don't want to take you away from your studies.
I am here as your vassal to serve.
Please, you can cut out the theatrics.
Kicks back the chair.
Maybe someday you can fill us in more on all of your adventures, because I hate to admit it, but damn, does that sound cool. If old Vandrys could see me now, he would be so upset that I'm sitting here having a drink with you, but yeah, I bet you have some fantastic stories to tell.
Oh, I do. But, to be fair, that was when I was a supervillain. But I can tell you about my archaeology days. I still wasn't doing great things, but I was more of a villain and less super.
I suppose we can leave that for another time.
I haven't been on a journey like this in a long time, especially not without magic. You all keep me alive, right?
You do realize we wouldn't let any harm come to you, at least until you've delivered your end of the bargain.
Well, hopefully I do.
I also gotta keep you alive until you're willing to tell us all those stories.
Maybe I won't tell you on the road then. Careful.
I shouldn't have said it.
Orpheus calls over like, "You having trouble there, Vanny Poo?"
Yes, but it's nothing that we won't work through. And
Orpheus, I believe in you. You've got it. Am I being helpful?
And boy, do I feel blessed. I hate that I was even going to suggest this, but Orpheus, have you seen anything or heard of anything like this before?
Am I being treated as the fifth party member?
Don't get too comfortable. We'll see.
Will you help me carry them?
I don't have anything better to do.
You look like you have bone hands. I mean, like bone-carrying hands.
I'm putting my gloves back on. These weren't new, and you see he has these
your hands. Oh, I can tell.
Red gloves.
God, I hate him so much.
These are very old. I happened to save them from when you stabbed me 1,000 times.
Are you talking about your skin?
Yes.
I know your hands aren't new. You're an old man. Anyway, will you carry my bones?
That old.
You're older than me.
How old do I look?
At least older than my dad. Anyway, I don't have time for this. I don't know, like 700 or something.
Let's go find these pine cones.
If we do something really nice for her sister, then she'll give us a wish. Unless her sister was the Afrita that you had captured. It was, wasn't it, you sly old dog?
Maybe.
Yeah, no, you're fucked. And
Peasants.
Or do you prefer Papa Pavis or Daddy Davis?
Well, include Daddy and I'll be fine with that.
Cool. His hag name is Daddy Davis.
I'm going to go the lowly peasants. I will help them.
Don't call them lowly peasants. Just make sure that they're just people. Make sure they're all right.
Just you're right and vile. Look at you.
Whoa, hey! Do not make me polymorph you. Do the cackle like we practiced.
I don't wanna.
I'm not letting you go near those ugly peasants unless you do.
Will you prestidigitate me if I do?
I'm not promising I will, but the answer is definitely not a no, as it is if you don't. These fingers that can prestidigitate are going into my moss cloak. You're going deeper into my moss cloak? That is way too high pitched.
Make it more like
Make it guttural.
I used to be an intimidating villain.
So do it!
Do it again. Do it first. There you go.
It's never my style. I was more like morning do-gooders. Here's my evil plan. Come and stop me.
If you want to be Daddy Davis and you want to go talk to those schmuck villagers, then you're gonna do this right now.
He sighs.
You can do this.
Performance check.
Well, you sounded like a bleeding goat, but it is at least better than what you had been doing.
You rolled a 3.
True.
Well, if there's gonna be any more marriage, we're gonna need a lot more alcohol.
No, well, we can get more booze, but no marriages.
Very well.
Oh, did you know?
He just Orpheus with a bunch of heavens.
Orpheus, do you know how attractive that Vandrys is? Do you know why that is?
Why?
Because he's a hero. Did you know the moment you're a villain, you become ugly to everyone around you? It's really horrible, but it's true. Have you ever heard anyone say, oh, wow, look at that beautiful villain? No, they say hideous villain, ugly villain, grotesque villain.
That's a fantastic
You're
point.
still pretty ugly from when you were a villain.
The first time I laid eyes on him, I recoiled in fear. And it wasn't because I was scared, it was because he was hideous.
The first time you all saw me, we were in that horrible fish cave.
Yeah, and the smell that was emanating from it was coming from you.
And I was very, very well groomed that day. I was looking fantastic. Well, I'm just going to say, when I was a wanted mastermind criminal sorcerer, I had a fan club. The ladies loved me. They sent letters to me somehow. I don't even know how they got them to me.
Who called you a mastermind?
All the papers. And myself. You have to work and market yourself.
Did you have horns as a baby?
Little ones, yes.
And they grew as you grew?
Yes. It's like anything else.
Do you have a penis like Frank, your horse? Is it purple like you are?
Sylvia, I'm going to leave that to mystery. And to the bards that one day sing of our tales.
Did it fall off when you lost your hair?
Always leave them wanting more.
Exactly. They'll be all of my fan club when I die, horrible death and get eaten by a hydra without ever seeing another plane of existence. At least they'll sing of me and whatever we leave up to the imagination.
Well, if you die, I'm gonna cut a hole out of your robe so that everyone can see it, just in case it's little.
It would be an honor, Sylvie.
I forcibly hear none of this.
Don't worry, it isn't. Orpheus will step forward. If I may I?
As long as you're not going to make things worse, sure, go ahead.
Excuse me, Mr. Handsome Dwarf Man. I'm looking down at you now. I realize that you're standing on the ground. He's like, do you know what a slod is? No. What is that? Now, it is a creature. Larger than an ogre in some cases. Oh, I'm sure your axe may be able to fell one. You may be able to bring it down to being a pure chaos. But you got a little scratch on your body, just a little flesh wound. You think it's fine. You go home.
Vandrys begins to get pale.
You don't feel very well. A week passes.
You're frog pregnant.
You start... I'm getting to that. Shh.
Sorry, I was trying to help.
Starting to get stomach aches, heartburn. Maybe you can't eat as well as you used to. And then, one day, you realize you're frog pregnant.
Oh, God, no.
And in
Orpheus,
one
please, no
burst
more.
of
No more.
horrific, agonizing pain, a massive tadpole creature rips out of your ribcage, tearing everything inside apart. And
I feel like you didn't have to get so graphic, but I appreciate you chiming in and helping us convince that gentleman.
Yeah, Vandrys was frog pregnant once, and so I think that he's freaking out.
I still haven't paid you back for that.
What are you gonna do, get me frog pregnant?
You better sleep with one eye open is all I'm saying.
I'm former archaeologist.
I was gonna say pet. That was even nicer than what I was going for.
I don't know about you, but it seems like these dwarves are compensating with their religion and their giant statues.
For what?
Well, if I remember, there was a certain someone that had a giant statue, and he was definitely compensating for something because we crushed him.
To be fair, that was more of a bodyguard, but it did look gorgeous.
And we kicked its ass, and then we kicked your ass.
Is your penis purple because it's choking?
You remember that? Where we already covered this.
Boy, you must be exhausted.
I'm very exhausted. Can I have a drink? Can I sit down? Give me orange slices.
You can do anything that you want to do as long as you do it over there.
Thank you. I assume you not answering about the orange slices means that you don't have any.
No.
Oh, fine. Fine! Fine! I'm gonna die.
Oh!
What did I say? Are we going to die?
I think we just started a cult, guys! Tears start to well up in his eyes. Do we have minions now?
I'm gonna get really, really, really close to Orpheus.
You should pick him up.
And and like with my giant fingers, like pick him up just by the back of his.
Let's grab the sides of his horns with your.
I don't want to hurt him.
Yeah, you don't hurt him. You effortlessly pick him up.
And then I'm just gonna like gorilla laugh at him and like wiggle him around a little bit and like set him back down.
What's a gorilla laugh?
Yeah, what is that?
I open a little case and I take out AirPods. I put them in.
Riggs, watch out for the fire newts! Oh no, he can't hear us! He's wearing AirPods! Did anyone need me, or can I just please shut my eyes again?
Go back to
I
sleep,
was
lad.
just
You're
going
fine.
to talk to you while you were sleeping.
Oh, all right, you can.
Sometimes I watch you.
What?
Huh?
I know. I've seen it.
Huh? I'm just gonna kind of like lay back down and stare at the roof of the cart as it's like jostling down for a hood.
Vandrys, you started your own cult!
What? What is it?
Oh no, nothing's fine.
What?
Go back to sleep.
You son of a! And I lunge at him. No! I'm still tender.
Go to sleep, Vandrys, or your skin's gonna fall off.
It's
You look fucked. You look fine, buddy.
Wake me up again, purple face.
I think that's offensive.
Good.
I think that's racist.
Good. Wake me up again. See what happens.
Okay. Okay. Long ears.
It's knife ears.
Knife ears.
You don't like ale one day.
Punching Vandrys.
I'm not punching
It builds character.
Hey!
You keep trying to push him over.
It's fine.
He's a light little lad. Look at him.
Are
I'm
Mommy
spry.
and Daddy fighting?
If anything, I'd make him make a dex saving throw, and he'd say, Dex, you say?
Dex, you say?
Dicks?
No, Dex.
Did you know that Orpheus's dick is purple because it's choking?
I haven't done that in a long time. That was an old life.
Tell me you've never had dwarven ale.
Well, I don't care for anything made by short-haired.
We're getting Orpheus wasted tonight. But the records show that Vandrys Shusek hates wine. Alright, so let it be shown that I finished my drink without dying twice. And maybe I'll just take a water.
No, that's not. No. You need. Get him some wine at least.
No, I don't want
nice
wine. No wine.
What's the elfish wine?
I don't like wine. Vandrys does not drink
Look
wine.
at these ears. Whatever matches his ears.
Don't touch my.
No, he
God.
drinks wine. Look at him.
No.
Do you want some wine? We have small
No,
size.
I don't want wine. Gods, my head is killing me.
Do you want to fuck a chicken?
No, I don't want to fuck a chicken. I think this is to something a little bit more our speed.
Sure. Cheers,
Oh,
Orpheus.
He's starting a cult.
Well, maybe not a cult, but whoa, what the fuck?
No, go on, drink it.
I'll just knock it back and.
Oh, is that less spicy than the dwarven ale? Can your wee little tummies handle it just a little better? Why don't you have some milk? That might be a little. No, I think that's strong.
Sylvie, you're Sylvia, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna turn to you and go, I don't like this version of Frodak.
No, look at his
Min and
pinky.
Magnir.
When in
you can't see on the
Magnir.
camera.
Cheers. Orpheus Radamanthus, cheers.
Cheers. Vandrys.
I never thought I'd ever be in a position where you and I were having a drink in a dwarven bar in the middle. Oh, hey,
Where we almost
a
died?
gnomish bar in the middle of a dwarven city where we almost died due to alcohol poisoning.
That's a lot of adjectives. What, a barn?
A bit like a wee baby.
I hate dwarves. You're not gonna remember this.
Are you gonna tell my story?
Oh, do you want your name on the wall?
Yeah, yes, if you do.
A lot better ways to die, so I think I would
Oh,
take
no,
Vandrys. How's your dagger looking?
Threats aside, we still need you. Don't get into any trouble.
That's why I'm here. Because I like being needed.
Yeah, I know he's right there.
He seems a little down. Give him a break.
Yeah, and they'll sort it out, and Sylvie will help him.
That time you couldn't figure out how to use a fishnet.
We're not talking about that now.
Oh, it doesn't feel good, does it?
Rodette, please.
Orpheus kind of looks, still, he kind of hangs his head. He's like, yeah, let's go grab a drink. And as he walks by you, Anulin, he's holding out his hand behind you for the little low five. And he gets a little bit of, he gets some scared.
I'm gonna kill Orpheus. I can't wait to murder his ass.
Slay him.
You could play Wiener Fingers if we got some smoky wieners.
I think I need to be sufficiently drunk before we try pickle finger, wiener finger, any game that includes fingers, pickles, or wieners.
Well, that's half my arsenal.
I know. So get me drunk, Sylvie.
Can do, will do. Pretty good.
Vanny Poo, do you want a finger?
What?
Oh, wow. Orpheus.
What does that even mean?
You want to torture me? I don't
Orpheus,
care.
No.
I'm a prisoner.
When you ask someone if
I'm a prisoner.
if they want a finger, it doesn't mean what you think it means.
And we don't torture people anymore.
I've honestly heard worse plans. I've heard worse plans. Did you ever have a conversation with Krem? That stupid gator son of a bitch. Was he a gator? Yeah, he was a gator. So many dumb ideas. They were even worse than what she said.
He was awfully fixated on bananas.
I know. He needs to talk to his therapist about that. I don't know. There is something going on there. I got damaged quite a lot by that rapier.
Oh no, it wasn't this one.
Or we go
I've got
to
a new
bed
one.
tonight, and we
always
travel over land for a week.
Punch the Anderson thing.
Try it.
You don't just punching.
Just give it a try. Just give it a try.
Hey Orpheus, if you're feeling froggy, you can always take a swing.
While he's talking to Orpheus, I'm gonna sucker punch him.
Yeah, we'd be called the Spice Girls, and then I could wear them as shoes, and I could call myself Shroomy Spice.
Why is it whenever I suggest these things, you all look down on me like I'm some sick freak, but then Sylvie suggests it and it's all suddenly okay?
I've never looked down on you a day in my life as I look up at you.
What's a Lego?
I just explained it. They're little wooden things.
Wooden thing, they stick together. Pay attention, Orpheus.
Yes.
My father didn't approve of toys, so I don't know what that was like.
Okay, enough of the story of the sad. We get it, you have daddy issues. Now
Me too.
sit down or...
You read too many fairy tales.
I can't read.
You listen to too many books on tape.
What's tape?
It's a type of worm, and when you
Oh,
go
I've had one of those before. I lost 20 pounds and almost
I know
died
that's what I did.
because I only weigh 35 pounds.
It was a very popular remedy in Anzu for those.
Oh, I wouldn't know about
for getting
that.
ready for
I pooped
beach
blood.
weather. Anyways, you wish.
And on top of that, I gave you 2 swimming trunk options, and you picked a Speedo Orpheus.
Of course I did. I gotta stay on brand, Sylvie. I'm doing you all a favor.
I said earlier that I'm trying very, very hard to trust you. If you want to earn that trust, you at least should be honest with us. When we ask you questions like this, I want to trust you. I really do. I know I give you a hard time.
You're always yanking me around and putting me down.
I'm not.
I'm not either.
I do, but to be fair, half the time it's just in jest. It's to keep you in check. Look at your massive ego. It's almost as large as mine.